it decides to kick in. The extra, second or two it is. There we go. We are indeed live. I need to pop out all my chats real quick. Jeez. Ah, there we go. Pop out that chat. Pop out. Oh, hey, he is here. Nifty. That's good. I have to relog into Mixer. Mixer's dumb sometimes.
I've never streamed on Mixer.
I used to not do it, and then I just kind of started dual streaming. I played around with it because I liked the FTL thing, but
I've looked at it before because it seemed like it had some good.
It's got a lot of good
things that
things
Twitch
you can
didn't.
do. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things, like the whole low interaction. I mean, not low, the low delay, and then the interaction with buttons that people do. Like, there's some really cool streams that people have set up around the verse. Because of all that. Say, you're gonna let me log into my phone? There we go. Everything's good now. I hate that it doesn't let me log in the first time. I'm gonna pop my chat. Alright, there we go. Now we have all chats popped out. Everything is good in the hood. We are good. And we are also live. So, welcome everybody to the, as I've normally dubbed it, the Weeaboo Talk Show. We're on episode 7 here. We're doing our second special guest episode. I'm your host, HyperBrother_1. My co-host over that way.
My name is Hotkick.
And then we have our special guest also here right next to me.
Hello,
introduce yourself. There you go. Alrighty then. So yeah, this is our awkward introductions. Beautiful. Off to a great start. Apologize for the lateness. I blame mostly Hippykinss for that. He was playing Osu.
I was on time, so I 100%
she was here, and I was here, and I was spamming you a little bit. So
when we have OBS up, nothing comes out of Discord.
Why is that? I don't have that problem. You fix that. Anyway. So, let's start things off with, why don't you tell us about yourself, Hippy? What you do? I mean, I know semi mainly about what you do, not necessarily what you like to do. Obviously, you like anime, that's why you're here. But, yeah, just, what do you do? What do you like to do? What do you do? Daily life, work, stuff like that? Yeah.
Pretty much my life is school. I go to a community college for computer science.
Ooh.
I'm in my second year for that, which is, kind of neat. When I'm not
computer
nerd. Yes, absolutely. Definitely. When I'm not doing that, I am streaming 4 to 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. Yeah, and I've been doing that for a little over a year. I started August 24th, 2016. So it's been a little bit over a year. I variety stream. So right now I'm playing Persona 3, and it is a great gosh darn video game, and I love it. And I actually just streamed that today from 3 to 7, and then I ended so I could come here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm going to say this probably multiple times in the stream. Thank you for joining us, and ending your stream and hanging out with us. I'm glad that somebody picked up and they're just trying to find people to, be giant weebs to talk about anime with and things of that nature.
I am always down to be a giant weeb.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
Weebery is the best quality in a human being, in my opinion.
There you go. Look at that. Perfect. See, and then I went and you went to TwitchCon, didn't you? Yeah.
I did.
And I missed out because I'm poor and I don't have a job anymore. I had the money for it, but I didn't have a job, so that money's kind of floating money, so I'm just I can't. I gotta be an adult.
It's safety money, yeah.
Yeah. So you have to be an adult
to not cheap.
No, that's why.
Not at all.
That's why I was sad, and I knew even though I wanted to go, I was but I can't. The money. Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. It's a good start. So we're gonna start off. We move off with questions as normal. It's kind of. Instead of originally, I think I had said it was gonna be something open-ended, but we came up with questions because we were trying to do the open-ended thing, and it was just kind of not flowing very well. So we have questions.
It was terrible.
It was pretty bad, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this is a new thing. We do our normal, talk show every other week with the seasonal roundup and stuff, so we already have that kind of down. But when I'm bringing people on, new and trying this out. So thank you for being the second person again. I guess, helping us out.
For being
Help out with feedback. There you go.
Still in our beta phase.
Beta. No, we're gonna be like all the video games. Everything's in eternal alpha. This is an early access. Disclaimer.
Basically.
There you go. All right.
So you have all the questions, right? Or do I have to or do you want me to pull up the giant ass list that you sent me?
I mean, you can ask questions too, unless you want me just to ask everything. That's fine.
You have the big ass list that we compiled on hand.
Yeah, I do. I have it in a Word doc. I was gonna send you the Word doc, but I just copied and pasted everything into Discord instead. Anyway,
I gotta put that in a text document at some point.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't know, some people don't have Word, so I just was nice and just threw it on Discord.
Word sucks. Don't use Word. You have to pay money for it, first of all. Second of all, use Google Docs, because it's just objectively better.
Google Docs is pretty cool, but Microsoft Word, you can, since 2013, you can download it illegally, and then not even have to activate it illegally or anything. It'll just say your product activation failed, but it still works forever. And then you just keep closing the little notifications, "Hey, this isn't activated now." It's okay. Shh, shut up, Microsoft. Just accept.
Hey, that sounds just like WinZip.
No, WinZip's yeah, you can donate or you'll lose access in 30 days. Except you never lose access in 30 days. You just have it eternally.
Exactly.
Oh, I was talking about WinRAR, not WinZip. Yeah, WinRAR.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of WinRAR, sorry.
I have WinRAR for all my emulators and all that shit, and it's always, every time I open it, it's hey, this isn't free, you need this thing. And I'm okay, close, and then keep doing the same exact thing I was doing.
Yeah.
I actually did some Googling. Apparently, majority of the people think that it's actually a freeware program. The only people that they actually want to buy it are big companies and shit.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, and then there's all the going to hell memes, why am I in hell? And it just shows 2 reasons. One of them, never paid for that WinRAR subscription, and the other one's just some other stuff. And I was ouch. Good stuff.
That WinRAR subscription will get you.
Yep. Man, there's a lot of reasons I'd be going to hell for subscriptions and other things. Anyway, but alright, so let's start off with, so what kind of anime do you like to watch? And do you have a preferred genre?
Okay, well, right now I'm watching Berserk.
Ooh, yes!
Solid
Good shit.
anime. Love it.
New one or the old one?
The old one.
Hey.
I accidentally started watching the new one because what happened was I have some friends who are really into Berserk, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna watch it together."
Is that Flowers? Or was that other people?
No, it was I'm Only Gay on Sunday and some other friends in his Discord.
Nice. I want to join him. Oh, Berserk. Anyway, yeah, you're good.
It was a couple months ago, and we watched a couple episodes together. And then we stopped, and then we didn't watch it again. And then, other life things happened, and I was I made an anime list of, all the anime that everyone has told me to watch. And so I went through a couple of them, and then I got to Berserk. And then I was oh yeah, let's watch Berserk. So I went to Crunchyroll, typed in Berserk, and then I accidentally watched, 2 episodes of the 2016 one, and I was this is not what I remember at all. I was this is not the right Berserk. And this was when, I didn't know that there were 2 different ones, so I was what the fuck is going on? I was first of all, why does this look so much better than I remember? Second of all, this is so much, bloodier and, gory than I remember. What the fuck? So then I Google it, and I'm oh, this is the 2016 one. I want to watch the fucking 1997 one.
Didn't the original one not, finish, though? Didn't they stop it at some point and not continue going on with it?
They just wanted to cover the Golden Age arc. That's all they wanted to do with that.
Yeah.
So basically, it was the same thing as the movies. I had recently got in. I watched the movies, and then after the movies, the Berserk 2016 is where it starts in a nutshell.
Yeah, and the movies are basically just the old anime, but without some details. Because we watched half of the movie too. And I was oh yeah, this is literally just cuts from the anime, except excluding some details. But yeah, I'm gonna finish Berserk. sometime, and then I'm probably gonna watch the 2016 one because, Mamma Mia, that was a spicy anime. The intro for that anime, the song is so fucking good.
I have that song on the
Mwah.
Osu,
Guitar
9mm.
riff. Oh,
Yep.
it's so sexy. I love it so much.
I did indeed enjoy that too. That's why I picked it up on Osu. I was like, oh look, one of my favorite songs.
So fucking good. Oh my god.
By the way,
let's see.
next year the rest of that is coming out actually. At some point in 2018. I thought it was supposed to be winter, or I thought it was supposed to be like this season, but some point, either during winter or some other season, it's supposed to be coming out next year.
Nice.
So that'll be great.
What's up, Donzo TV?
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Hello, Donzo.
Oh, hey, it's a Donzo. Hello, Donzo
It is a
appeared
Donzo.
for the Weeb Show. So good.
Donzo can appreciate the anime.
Yep.
But as for like favorite genre and stuff, I really I don't have like a particular kind of like genre or anime that I like to watch. Because like before I made the list that I made, I would literally just go to Crunchyroll and press the random button and just watch whatever came up. And
Respectable.
I think only like one time I didn't like an anime that I started watching. And it was called 91 Days. And I've heard good things about it. I know a lot of people that like it. I was just so bored. I thought it was so boring.
The beginning's fairly boring. It's like one of those ones that you have to watch 3 episodes in, and like after that it starts going ham.
I got 5 episodes in, and then there's like 12 episodes. I got like 5 episodes in, and I was like, this is just so fucking boring. I have to like force myself to watch this. I don't like it.
Damn. I'm currently waiting for like wait, is the dub out for that already? I feel like it should be by now, but
I have no idea. Probably, possibly. Why? Did you just not like the Japanese voices or something?
No, it's not that. Just like an anime in that kind of setting, I feel like would be better watched with English voices.
Well, yeah, it's a proper like mafia type speakeasy situation, which we are here. Speakeasy, yeah, we'll represent. Anyway,
like I heard with Bakano that the dubs were actually a lot more enjoyable to watch than subs.
I could see a dub being better than a sub. I was so bored. I couldn't. I was making myself watch that anime at that point. I was like, I don't understand like what's going on. I can't remember any of these characters' names. I feel like they're skipping shit. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Dude, that's a common problem in anime. I can never remember anyone's goddamn name.
Yeah, so then I just quit and went to the next one, and it was Berserk.
Dude,
that's pretty good. Solid.
Me and Harpy refer to characters by their hair color.
Do we? I don't know. Well, yeah, like. Well, no. Okay, that's in like what just because like that. I don't remember anyone's name just because I'm not paying too much attention. I even like haven't even continued watching it. But any other anime, like it's like every time I'm in people's discords, like everyone's always asking. You know, I've been in there for 5 weeks. Like, yo, who's this? And I'm like, I've been here a lot, guys. Like, I know all of your names already. Come on.
I have a hard time remembering people's names in anime too.
Oh, I mean, so some of them is because they're extremely hard to pronounce because they're like hardcore Japanese, and it's like, Shippuden. And it's just like, alright, good enough. Brown-haired guy, main guy.
Guy with a scar.
Yeah, guy with a scar. And then, you know, here's the list of like how long that is. It's huge. Guy with the scar on his face. Here, let me roll this out for you.
Profile them by like their typical anime stereotypes, like egotistical guy who pushes up glasses.
Anyway, there you go. Yeah.
But I was gonna say that I'm sure that my all-time favorite anime has to be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes.
It's so fucking good.
Yes.
I love JoJo so much. I just finished it like a couple months ago, or maybe
one?
Like a month ago. The whole thing. I finished
the whole thing.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
God damn.
I'm waiting on part 5.
I'm still on Stardust Crusaders myself.
It was really good.
I didn't even get through the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. No.
Oh my god. Like
it was alright, and then like
part 2 or just
part
part
1? Just probably the first season. I got to where he was going to start fighting whatever Dio. It's his eye, Dio.
Dio.
Yep, and he's learning how to control his powers. basically.
Was that with Jonathan or Joseph?
That was Jonathan.
You didn't even make it past part 1 then. What
No,
the fuck,
yeah.
dude?
Yeah, no, I
What
stopped
the
and then
hell?
never continued.
Jojo's so fucking good.
Hey, Harpy, hasn't this dude been in our fucking chat before?
Who? What dude? Donzo?
No, Cryptic.
Ooh,
I feel like we were streaming this before, and like last week, and like this dude popped up and called us fucking weebs. Then, God damn it.
Maybe he's just like he joins every time. Fucking weebs. I mean, the hate is accepted. Give it to me. Give me everything you've got.
He just waits.
Discrimination.
This is the most exciting day of the week for him. He's just like, oh man, it's Tuesday. I get to come on here and call these guys a bunch of fucking weebs again.
The guy doesn't even like. I don't think he follows or anything either. So he's always maybe he's just sitting there waiting in web shows. He's like, I see them again. Weebs. Anyway.
Just has an orgasm in his pants while he's like, fucking weebs.
Probably loves it. So anyways, well, now you covered the second thing. What is your favorite anime? But what's your favorite episode or scene from it? From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You bring it up.
Favorite episode / scene. I have several favorite scenes.
Yeah, see, that was one of the problems when I was making this list of questions. I was like, but what if we get somebody that's like me? It's like, but everything's my favorite. But this Ghost in the Shell poster above me, and there's actually one behind me that nobody can see because I zoomed in my camera.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, everything else that I like. But yeah, no. Just say one of them. I don't know. Go for it.
I really like the typical JoJo memes.
The typical JoJo.
So Kakyoin swirling the cherry in his mouth. That's one of my host alerts where he goes, Redo, 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 Redo. I love Kakyoin. I named my Persona 3 character Noriaki Kakyoin because I love him. He's great.
Nice.
What else do I like? Zawado! I love Dio because of that.
Nice.
Part 4 is probably my favorite part out of all of them.
Is that Stardust? Is the most recent one that just came out?
Part 4, no. Stardust is part 2, isn't it?
Is it? No, Stardust Crusaders is what was just recently ongoing. Like the last one.
Is it really?
Is it?
I thought, yeah.
Was I mixed up?
I'm pretty sure that Stardust Crusaders is part 2, and Stardust Crusaders Battle in Egypt is part 3.
No, I didn't know there was more.
Stardust Crusaders is part 3. There's because the original was fucking about the original JoJo and Dio, and then the second season was about the the dude that kept on predicting what people would say.
Yeah, it says Stardust Crusaders is the third part of JoJo.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that because on Crunchyroll, the way it divides it up is like Season 1, Season 2, Stardust Crusaders, Season 3, Stardust Crusaders Battle in Egypt, and then Part 4. So I got confused. Okay.
It's Crunchyroll's fault. Speaking of Crunchyroll, did you get that virus?
Part 3.
Were you okay with not getting the virus on Crunchyroll? Because I remember that was the thing. Was it 2 weeks ago, right?
There was a thing.
That was the thing. People were telling me, and I was like, what are you talking about? And I go to it, and I'm like sitting there waiting for the site to give me a virus because I enjoy living life on the edge.
Torturing myself. And
then nothing happened. Well, as an IT guy, I could fix it if anything happened, but I'm just like, yes, let's see what happens. I'm waiting for it. And then nothing happened. I was like, that was a letdown. Whatever. And then I closed the site.
I never got any viruses.
Yeah, I guess some people did, and they took care of it real quick.
I like Crunchyroll just because I think it's really convenient for me, and I don't like using the other like free anime watching sites because they're always like you can't have ad block on, and anytime you try to click on
site,
anytime you try to click on anything, it'll open like 5 other tabs.
So sometimes the ones we use have the whole like opening another like website or whatever. But see, I used to use Crunchyroll forever ago, back in like 2012, 2013, whenever I worked like my very first job out of high school. And it was cool. I paid for it. And then, like, after I lost that job forever ago, and then I didn't have any money, I went to free services, and I never looked back. I was like, why pay for Crunchyroll whenever I can have all the anime for free? And also, some of the other ones are, like, there's some stuff that appears on some of the websites that doesn't appear on Crunchyroll, and vice versa. I've noticed that there's, like, some things that Crunchyroll gets that have never appeared on some of my sites, and I'm like, what? That special licensing deal. It's pretty cool. But yeah, nah. I mean, it's just taste. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, most of the stuff you can watch on Crunchyroll, so you can still watch for free up to 480, which is good enough.
I need my 1080 though.
See, I couldn't
have my high definition 4K anime.
The problem with, like, a lot of my times when I'm trying to do 1080, like, I have a gigabit of up and download speed, so I have 1000 by 1000, which is completely sexy. But, like, I go to watch anime or something at 1080p, and then I still get buffering, and I'm sitting here like, it's not my internet, because that's impossible. I was like, give me better servers. Give me better video platforms. I need it. But yeah. Alright, so to carry on with the questions, you skipped around, you said some things, and you, like, crossed some of my questions off, so I have to, like, mentally figure out where we're at. What kind of effect does anime have on you and your life? I'm going deep with some hard-hitting questions.
What if anime is my life?
Fair point. She makes the correct answer. Ding, 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 ding. Anime is life.
Because, like, okay, anime is pretty much the only, like, television that I watch. Like, I have Netflix, but, like, it's with my mom's account, so I don't pay for it. And I don't watch, like, anything from there. I just watch anime, like, every night.
Just gotta watch that 7 Deadly Sins.
That was pretty good one.
Oh, yeah, Netflix does have some original anime that I've never seen.
Knights of Sidonia, 7 Deadly Sins, I don't know what else.
I think they have a few movies.
Oh,
as well.
Ajin. Yeah, there's some of the movies too. Yeah,
Ajin's
there's a lot of
pretty
good stuff on Netflix. If it's on Netflix, it's pretty decent as far as I've noticed. I've watched pretty much everything
I think
on there.
Netflix originals are pretty good. But, yeah, my favorite kinds of video games are JRPGs. It's like anime, but in a video game, which is awesome.
But have you played? What about Phantasy Star? You ever played Phantasy Star?
I've not.
Oh, that's depressing. That hurts me on an emotional level.
I've actually never heard
that's
of
what
that
I
before.
want. No, Phantasy Star is great. No, I was talking about, like, Phantasy Star Online Universe. It's like JRPG, MMO, fun times that I enjoy. It's great. I used to play it forever ago. And then now the newest one's only Japanese, and you have to, like, run English patches and, like, do all this stuff to be able to play it, and you still can't understand
Play it
half
on
of
a
it.
proxy.
You don't have to play on proxy. It's all built in now or something like that. But yeah. Okay, well what kind of effect does anime have on life? Anime is her life. That's the proper answer. I wonder how many more people are going to give me that answer going forward. I'm gonna have to start like a tally count for that.
When you ask a weeb how anime affects their life, like...
That is a very fair point, but yeah. Okay, and how do you normally like to watch anime? Like, you basically said Netflix, so you use, like, Crunchyroll, Netflix,
I definitely use Crunchyroll for the most part. Unless it's not on Crunchyroll, then I'll use a free...
One of those free sites. Oh.
one of those free sites. But yeah, most of the time I'll either watch it in Discord with friends, or I'll always, I have a ritual where I'll just, like, watch, like, a couple of episodes of anime every night before I go to sleep. Like, I cannot, it's become, like, ingrained
it's your medicine,
into, like,
it's your sleep
my
medicine.
homeostasis or something, where, like, if I don't watch, like, something, preferably anime, but if I don't watch, like, anything before I go to sleep, then I just, like, can't go to sleep.
Well then. Anime literally is life for you.
Anime is, like, my nighttime snack, my nighttime sleeping medicine, what have you.
For the nighttime sleep aid, I suggest anime.
It works, in my case, at least.
Yep. Alright, that's good stuff. So then this brings up the next question, because you've been talking about anime. Do you like to watch anime while it's airing, or do you like to wait at the end and just binge it all, on your leisure?
I like to wait until the end. The only one The only anime that I've ever watched live was Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Ah, that was a good one too.
And I found that one on accident. I didn't know that one was actually gonna be like huge, because I was on Crunchyroll, and I was like, just like looking for new anime, and I saw it, and I was like, hey, this looks really like cute, slice of life, whatever.
See, that's not even my gig, but I still liked it. Like,
I love slice of life, and the anime is so cute. So I started watching it, and I was like, oh, it's in progress, neat. So I watched the whole thing, and I was like, this is so fucking good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And now there's like so many memes about it, and I can understand them because I've already seen the anime, and it's great.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
Hippy,
I enjoyed it.
someone's in chat for you.
Yeah, apparently,
That's
yeah.
my moderator, my white knight.
There you go. Yeah, so he's there for you. Good stuff. And then Asdith was talking about he's got 247 completed anime on my anime list. Good
Jesus
stuff.
Yeah, it's
Christ.
fucking ridiculous.
I've got more
dude.
than that. My anime list is like close to 400, and most of that's complete. But
I only started making one not very long ago because I have one chat in my Discord. My Discord is called Hippykinss' Dank Meme Stash. So every like text chat in my Discord is called like it'll have stash at the end. So like Overwatch stash, meme stash. I have one called Weeb Stash where we just talk about like anything like that. And I was like, hey, I finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What the fuck can I watch now and do with
what
my
can I
life?
watch now? All of a sudden, thousands of
Yes,
messages.
and like everybody put like 40 different anime, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna remember this. So then I made an anime list so that I wouldn't forget them. So I've only got like 40, maybe. I've only gotten like 3 off the list since I started it.
So
Yeah, mine's not
myanimelist.net.
very extensive because I just started it.
Well, I had to like go back and retcon. Like I had seen my anime list and I never really messed with it, and so I went back at some point and added like a ton of all the seasonals I had watched basically since 2012 on up, and was like, this is cool. Even though I've been watching anime since forever.
Dude, I don't even want to know how long my list would be if I actually fucking went through and updated it.
I didn't want to take the time to like put in all the anime I've already seen because like I know what I've seen, and it would just take like a really fucking long time to go through everything and be like, watch this, watch this.
Sometimes it's hard.
When I created my anime list, I had to put in everything because I was starting to forget like all the animes that I've watched, and I was getting depressed because like I'd be talking to people. I'd be like, yeah, you should go check out this anime. I can't remember what it's called. I should probably add it up to my anime list, but I still haven't taken the time to do it.
Well, the problem with my anime list is some of the things are in English, and some of the things are not English, and some of them are in everything else. And it's like
that's a really fun thing to do.
Guess what the actual name that you know it by is? It's not the one that's on my anime list, I can assure you that.
Oh yeah, like My Hero Academia. I have some friends that call it Boku no Hero Academia, and I'm like,
that's what. See, Hippykinss like that. That's what the Hippykinss one of those.
Hero.
Yeah, Hippykinss calls it Boku no Hero. I call it My Hero Academia too. There you go. There's my list. Nah, mixer. There's actually not a lot on here, but there's a lot of stuff that I've watched. There's like 200 something.
If you
230 total.
If you want a more accurate list, go over to my my master anime account.
Oh yeah, I'm watching Blue Gender right now. That's what I was doing before, like all of this. But anyway, I was rewatching some oldies. I also got Outlaw Star in today that I ordered off Amazon on Sunday, whatever, whichever those days. All those good oldies but goodies. Anyway, so let's roll on here. So the next question is, are you watching any anime that's currently airing? Probably not, you said you didn't really watch stuff that's airing, but...
Yeah, no, I'm watching an anime that came out 20 years ago. So kind of the opposite.
I mean, a lot of, like I said, a lot of them did. Like, Blue Gender came out. Something like that. Blue Gender's old. Oh, me and one of our guys was watching an anime that came out in like 1987 the other day. It was a robot anime because he likes robots. I was like, oh, I found something that I have to watch because it's robots. And then we watched it. Good stuff. how many episodes do you like to see an anime have? If you especially enjoy it. You want it to run on for eternity? Or
I prefer animes that are shorter. Like 12 to 24 episodes, I think is pretty good for me. Like
Naruto, Bleach,
I
One
was about to
Piece.
get into that. I credit the first anime I ever watched or really got into was Naruto.
That's a lot of people.
I don't remember where I stopped in Shippuden. I don't remember. I think I got like halfway through Shippuden.
I'm like somewhere in the middle of the Great War. I still have yet to look back.
Yeah, I can't even remember like around where I stopped. But I just got like so tired of like it's so fucking long. It's too many episodes. I mean, like it finally ended technically, but like
it finally ended and then came back because Boruto, the next generation.
Oh god, I'm not watching Boruto.
Yeah,
it's gonna be another million episodes long.
I'm currently watching it. So
that multi-stream is
behind.
That multi-stream is useless because none of you stream anymore except for you now. You stream again. Nobody else in that multi-stream list streams anymore. Yeah. Okay, then what animes do you feel should have had more seasons, and what do you feel should have had less?
Okay, I just finished an anime called I think it was I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, so please correct me if you have, but it was like Aoharu times Machine Gun is like the English one, the English name.
But my face just I don't even know.
It had 12 episodes. I think it was supposed to have more, but it was like one of those shows where like they want you to watch or they want you to read the manga more than they want you to watch the anime.
That's a lot of current stuff.
Yeah, they only did like 12 episodes for it, and so it ended like on a cliffhanger, and the show came out like several years ago. So it's like, yeah, you're never getting a season 2, so just deal with that. I was sad because I liked that anime.
Aoharu X Kikenju?
That's probably the Japanese version. It is.
It's a pretty boy.
I was gonna say, I see the pretty boy, and I'm like, no! Yep, Aoharu X Machine Gun on my anime list.
It's a reverse trap, though.
It's a reverse trap? What? Huh?
The main character is a girl.
Oh! So it's a reverse trap, because normally it's a trap. Speaking of...
it's a girl that looks like a boy. Instead of a boy that looks like a girl.
Yeah, traps. Man, we play BDO. That's all that comes up in chat is traps and Alienware.
Traps and Alienware. That's all BDO cares about.
Well now I have a question for you guys. Are traps gay?
See, that's the question that people keep saying. I don't know. I don't understand the point of the are traps gay. If a trap is a trap, it happens. It happens in a lot of anime. It's kind of like
In my opinion, I feel like it is gay if you don't fall for a trap. Because how are you supposed to know if that person is actually a boy?
Until they say it.
They look like a female.
Yeah.
They're attractive, so...
I guess...
Are you gay?
So I guess, I agree that it's... I mean, I wouldn't even put a tag on it. The only thing I'd say is maybe it's gay if you still like it afterwards, if you figure out it's the opposite, question mark? But, it depends. Or if you... No, I don't know, because, you can still like the character anyway, but it's I fell for the character as a girl, even though it's a guy, it's totally cool. Just man up. Don't cry. I don't know.
Don't think about it too much.
The way that I see it is that they're voiced by fucking female voice actors. They're drawn like female characters. It's just that they have a line that, oh, I'm a dude, and I'm like, but you're voiced by
fucking
female. You look
Felix
like a female.
from goddamn ReZero. Oh, hey, I'm a dude. Huh? I'll take the what is it, the one that I see on Facebook all the time, the ReZero bridge thing. That's like, Subaru has literally the worst time ever, the anime. I'll take that all day. You are a girl. But I'm a guy. You're a girl. You are a girl. Nope.
Exactly.
Just deny it completely.
Oh god.
It's kind of like Asked to Follow from Fate Apocrypha now. Like, it's kind of coming out that all of a sudden, I was trying to question it. I'm like, is Asked to Follow a dude or a chick? Because it's Charlemagne the Paladin, and in the Fate series, a lot of the people that were dudes in history are actually chicks. So I'm like, is it a girl? Is it a guy? I don't know. And then like recently, like showed her without a towel on, and it was definitely like no chest, and I was like, oh, it's a dude then. Yay, because then, like, in the subtitles, too, since it's, like, fan subbed, it's like, I see he, and then I see she, and then I see he, and I'm like, it's confusing! I'm like, stop playing with my sexuality like this.
Fan subs are great.
Yeah. Alrighty then. So after that, carrying on. Oh, that kind of brings up an interesting topic. Maybe I'll pull that out, like, later at the end of close to the end of the show. So... what do you feel is the saddest anime you've seen? Cry.
Oh god, it would. Okay, I think
I've said a lot of sad shit.
my number one would have to be, I think. Well, no. Okay, it's tied. Your Lie in April.
God damn.
And Erased, I think.
I haven't seen Erased.
Erased is so fucking good.
Is
It's
it?
so good. You have to see Erased. But Your Lie in April made me really sad, even though, like, I could tell what was gonna happen in the end, because it foreshadowed a lot. So I
already know what's gonna happen. Like, I've watched this first episode, and like, so my ex wants me to watch it with her because she knows I'm dead inside as a human being. And she's like, watch this with me. And I'm like, alright, so they're playing, they're having the chill time. I was like, alright, so, I've already seen something about the future. I was like, but, somebody's gonna die, it's probably that chick. And I was like, and that sucks, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I did watch Erased. Okay.
Erased was really good. But Your Lie in April made me sad, even though, like, I think everybody knew the whole time that, like, the girl was sick and she was gonna die, and the dude was gonna be devastated about it, but, like, that's the way it's gonna go, but it still made me really sad.
If you truly want an anime that will make you cry,
this mine's gonna say Clannad. Yep.
Clannad is like my go-to anime. I love that anime. I watched it like 4 or 5 times now.
Do I want to feel things though?
Yes.
So that's the truth.
I really want to feel things when I can just watch Fanservice.
That brings up another question later. What if you just watch Fanservice? Do really want to feel things? Jeez. Alright, so on the flip side of that, what is the anime that made you, I guess, the most happy, or you feel the most upbeat, or whatever?
This Kobayashi Dragon made.
Yeah, that's pretty high if I
that.
give that.
It's a really good slice of life anime.
Yeah. No, yeah, I do like it. It's also hilarious. Chill lesbians.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? Fafnir and the dude bro totally have a like gay thing going on almost. Beautiful.
Yep, I love it.
Yep. Wow. I never really thought about it, but it's a very homosexual tendency anime. Interesting. Okay.
The beach episode for that show is pretty good too.
Did I watch the beach episode? I got all the way up to the last episode. I didn't finish the last episode, sadly. That's the only problem. I need to go back and finish that. Let's see. So, you said you don't really have a favorite genre, so what is your least liked genre, then?
I don't know.
God damn it.
Well, because the problem is, I haven't seen a lot of anime that I don't like.
She also hits random on things. See, that's respectable.
Yeah.
I get to that point, too, where I'm like, I don't know what to do with my life anymore. Random. It doesn't lead me wrong. Until I get random, like, the same thing, like, 5 times. That's usually how I do it. It's like, how many times am I going to get one of these? I've seen some really cool offshoots that I've, like, never heard of before. By doing that. I never used Crunchyroll's function, though. I didn't know it had a random function, to be honest.
Yeah, I've used the random function a lot. But, like, I'm one of those people that, like, I will, like, with 91 Days, I'll only not watch the anime if I think it's boring. Like, my guilty pleasure is, like fan-servicey harem animes. I like
For
those.
guys or girls? It's your woman, so this is a good question. It's like
Either one. Like, the last harem anime I watched was Akame ga Kill. And
Akame Kill is pretty good.
I
That anime
liked
was
that
good
one
in
a lot.
general. It wasn't
All
even
of my
like
friends watched it and they hated it. They were like, "This is one of the worst anime I've ever seen."
probably because everybody they like dies.
Yes, literally everybody in the entire show dies.
Yeah, like that's one of the things. I wouldn't even call it a harem because everybody fucking anybody that anybody likes dies. They die.
Every female in that show wanted to get with the main character.
That's pretty true. Yeah, I guess that's well. I don't know if they wanted to get with them. Most of them didn't, but like a couple of them did. Like a good few of them did. Yeah.
At least by the end, every one of them wanted to.
Yeah, everyone that was left because there's only like 2 of them.
Everybody that hadn't already died.
Yeah.
And the anime ending was completely different than the manga ending, but I liked the anime ending better.
Oh, I didn't see it again.
though-
I don't read mangas because I don't like to read in general.
I don't read manga either. I looked it up, like, on Google.
Oh.
So, like, the anime ending, everybody just dies.
Yep.
But in the manga ending, I don't remember any of their names, but the main character and the pink-haired girl, the main character gets, like, turned into a dragon or something, and he and the pink-haired girl, yes, it's so fucking weird. He and the pink-haired girl, like, run away together to, like, a village and, like, just stay there together, and I'm pretty sure they, like, raise a family, even though he's a fucking dragon. I've seen pictures of it, and it, like, from the manga, and it's literally just him as a dragon, and the girl just, like, there.
Yeah,
it's so fucking weird.
But the anime diverged from that a long time ago because they killed the pink hair girl forever ago. It was just Akame and left and fucking S-Death or whatever. That's it. I did like the anime ending. I mean, like, she's like, ha! You might have won, but I'm taking him with me anyway. It's like, wait, what? No, fuck, why?
Oh, I love S-Death so much.
Her fucking, like, I like those anime characters. The eyebrows are like huge bushes that are like, like that.
Kill la Kill.
Yes.
Satsuki Kirin.
Yep. No, there's so many more. No, like it's like in a lot of the recent ones I've watched, a lot of the silver-haired girls have like super bushy eyebrows. Like they're weird. I don't know how to explain it. I have to like pull up a picture. But
I just
okay.
love S-Death so much because she's like a tsundere and a yandere at the same time.
Yes, and also she's into like fucking chains and whips and like all of that shit. She is like all of the things. She's the kinkiest woman.
I love her so much.
Yep. Beautiful. Okay, so what is your least liked anime then? Which you think you already said was 91 Days. That you couldn't finish it.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd say that's my least liked though. I just couldn't get through it because I thought it was really boring. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't like Jojo when I first started watching it.
People do.
I first started watching it with some friends, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the first couple episodes of, like, part 1, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, this is so dumb.
By far, the first season is the worst.
Yeah, part 1 was just not great. So then what I did was I went back and I just watched it by myself, and it was a lot better. But as for like least favorite anime, I don't know, dude.
Apparently they shortened up part 1 into a movie.
Did they?
Yeah, so I guess that'd probably be the best way for like newcomers to come into the JoJo series. That way they don't have to suffer too much to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the suffering is pretty there.
Just like Jonathan and Dio yelling at each other.
Dio, why? Because I'm a dick! Basically. That sums up the first season, like, every fucking couple episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like Donzo says, actually, it's like drugs. You gotta get hooked first.
Hook, line, and sinker. Alrighty then. Well, if you don't really have a least like, that's fine. It's just a simple question.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna move on to a couple that we only have 2 opinions really. Which one of them you already said something about, which is great. But we're gonna cover that anyway. Because yeah. So how do you feel about subs versus dubs?
I will typically watch subs. Like, unless I know that a dub is really good, I'll choose a sub over a dub. Just because usually I can't find a lot of good animes where the dub actually sounds good. Like, for example, Naruto.
Naruto!
I will not watch Naruto subbed. It's
I
just
don't blame you.
gross. I would have to watch Naruto dubbed.
Don't watch Cowboy Bebop subbed either. It just...
Is it bad?
It's fairly bad, yeah.
I've
Why
been
the hell does my
watching-
camera keep flashing? And I see that happening, and I'm just like, why the... I'm also sitting, like, off weirdly in my chair so that I can face you. It's like, yeah. This is also where I have my notes and everything anyway.
I've been watching Berserk dubbed
Uh,
because a friend.
it's pretty
that I
good
have-
dubbed.
A friend that
It
I have
is.
who is like super into Berserk was like, "You gotta watch it dubbed," and I was like, "Okay, cool."
What makes
So I've
it
been watching
sad
dubbed.
for the new series, I only got in subs, and it's not bad. They're both good in both. Like, honestly, his voice is very similar, and it's good either way. Like, so my thing is like, as long as everybody's voice makes reasonable sense.
Yeah. Like, Naruto's voice in sub is just like fucking. I mean, his voice in dub is shrill and disgusting too, but like.
Yeah, it's because it's
it's
that one
better.
woman that does his voice.
His voice is terrible in either.
Yeah. When I found out it was a very fat woman that does his voice in English, I was like, ooh, what? And I was like, well then, that's interesting. I was like, huh. Believe it! And I'm like, yeah, I believe it now, yeah, I got it.
And they're still keeping the same voice actor even though he's an adult now. I don't know how the hell she can get her voice deep enough to actually portray like an adult.
A man.
Welcome to being a voice actor. You do a lot of things. I can hit super high notes. I can't hit deep notes, though. I can hit a lot of different notes and do a lot of different things personally. But I'm not a voice actor. I just have to play around with my voice. Like Edward has to sound like a girl because he's a trap. And well, Ed sounds like a little kid in the English version. Like, Ed sounds kind of like a girl, but kind of like a little boy. Like, it sounds exactly like a trap, even though it's not really a
I
trap.
love his voice. That's why one of the reasons why I like Persona 3 so much, because he voice acts Junpei, and I love his voice.
Who does? Fucking the dude who does Edward? What?
Yeah.
Nice.
He voice acts Junpei. And
That's actually...
Gara voice acts Akihiko, and Sasuke voice acts the main character and like 5 other people.
That's actually one of the good things about the American like anime and weeb voice acting industry. You'll notice that like not only do they do anime, but they're also in a shit ton of video games and stuff
They're
everywhere. It's like,
everywhere.
dude, it's like my favorite character. The character from, I'm not sure if anyone here is familiar with Ergo Proxy, because it's more of like a, not really an anime, it's like more Americanized type thing. It was on Sci-Fi. It's a good anime though.
I watched quite a bit of that.
Okay, so you remember the Vincent Law dude. His voice is Yasuo in League of Legends. That's why I love him. That's why I have my room page is called fucking Vincent Law. If anybody ever got the reference, it's like, high five to you, bro, because that was a pretty badass character. But anyway, this is one of those things. Also, I hear Jet's voice in like all games. He's like character in most games. I fucking love Jet.
Dude, I fucking love his voice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can usually recognize voice actors because they do a ton of shit, so it can be easy to recognize them when they do other stuff sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes
And then
you have to like take a double take.
And then speaking of voice actors and random video game stuff, you have Nathan Fillion portraying himself in Halo and all the other stuff he does. All of his characters are modeled after him, like in most things he does, which is hilarious. And Nathan Fillion's actually a cool dude for anime and games, the entire industry. So anyway, carrying on with the opinion poll side, what are your thoughts on fan service? Now you already said you like fan servicey things, so
I don't mind fan service. Like I'm sure like anime aficionados maybe don't like fan service because they're like, I watch anime for, what is it, plot versus justice.
I don't know.
I watch anime for the plot.
Yeah, I watch anime for the large bouncing plot. Yes, High School DxD. I'm looking at you, which we get another season of next year. Woo!
High School DxD is so great.
I've never seen High School DxD.
There's a haname. Okay, so there's a harem with tons of.
I gotta add that to my.
It's terrible.
Oh,
it's terrible.
one anime that I really like just because it's so fucking bad is Rosario Vampire.
The manga is so much better.
I love that anime just because it's so fucking bad.
I haven't seen it. Oh, if you like really silly, over the top, like girls busting their clothes type stuff all the time, like for fighting. What was it? Witchblade, Queen's Blade. What else do we got here? I don't know. There's a bunch. There's tons. Sekirei. The Sekirei's got a cute, friendly, like nice vibe to it, but their clothes are busting off and they're extremely busty women. But it's like so cute because of the underlying tones. It hurts.
And it also has the same plot line as Zatch Bell.
Yeah, basically something like that. Speaking of which, Zatch Bell is something that I don't think ever was finished properly.
Zatch Bell is something I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah. It wasn't finished apparently from the last time I looked it up.
Been waiting on chapters for feels like a year for DxD. Nice. See, DxD. Yeah, I don't know. Now that they're getting plots pretty good. There's a lot of those animes that are pretty good like that. So at this point, we would like to open it up for you to ask us any questions you have. As we're getting close to the end here.
Okay. What is your guys' favorite genre of anime? What would you pick to watch over something else?
I'll let you go first, Taike.
I enjoy the high school slice of life anime, but
solid choice.
Yeah, it's between that and shonen. Shonen's pretty awesome. Stuff like Black Clover.
I'm totally good with high school student animes.
I mean, they're okay.
Just Because is pretty fucking good. That's,
Just Because is pretty good.
This season.
Just Because is pretty good. It reminds me of A Lull in the Sea. So I don't really like slice of life or romance and stuff, but there are some that really got me and kept me hooked. And I'm a major proponent of slice of life, of the high school stuff, any of that. But if an anime can catch me as a romance and slice of life and hold me there and just get me by the throat, balls, whatever, then I'm yeah, I like it. A Lull in the Sea was really good. Yeah, but no, for me, as my favorite genres, you got robots and you have a very erect heartbeat. That's basically how that works. Robots. Me and Donzo can see eye to eye there. Donzo's a big robot aficionado too. When we were talking at the Texas meetup and we were in that in round 1 and there were fucking Gundam sets, I was I want one of those. Didn't get any. We were, I was looking at some in the Korean shops too. They were way overpriced, but yeah. Robots, man. Robot sci-fi stuff is me because, I like, Ghost in the Shell. And, I like Halo is one of my favorite games. I mean, I'm wearing a Ghost in the Shell shirt, even. Kodo Kasagi. So, I don't know. I like sci-fi and, that OG Gundam. Exactly, Donzo. Gundam, stuff like that. Just like robots.
I assume you've probably seen Gurren Lagann, then?
Your drill is the drill that'll pierce the heavens!
Hell yeah. I found out, I think that, Yoko voices, Yukari in Persona 3, which made me really happy, because I loved Yoko. She's one of my best waifus. I love her.
Yeah, see, that was actually one of those things. Alright, so I have a waifu pillow that's very promiscuous and everything, that I got, last Christmas? Was it last Christmas? Either 2 Christmases ago or last Christmas. One of the two. My family bought it for me. So, I had to go through eBay and look through the list. I was picking some of the fully nude ones. I was yo, if I'm gonna go all the way and you're gonna get me a waifu pillow, we gotta go all the way. And my mom's I'm not buying you one of those. She's no, that's too bad. So anyway, the problem was, I had this list that I had to choose from, and, there wasn't really any ones that I had really liked. I think there was a Yoko one. But, I like Yoko, but she wasn't, my favorite, character, one that I'd want a pillow of. I ended up getting one from Date Alive. I don't know if you're familiar with that, or...
I have not heard of that.
But it's apparently, there was a ton of them, and it was the evil girl, the, gothic Lolita chick, because I like nice, really gothic Lolita dresses and stuff, but even IRL, I like Hirajuku fashion and stuff. So I had got that, and I actually had to go watch the anime. I was like, I have no idea what this chick's from. I was like, great. So I went and watched the anime for it. It was alright. It was a harem thing. It was decent.
So
Cute.
it's like reverse. You found the body pillow, and you liked the girl, so then you had to watch the anime instead of watching the anime and then getting the body pillow. That's funny.
Yeah, I basically didn't get to choose. Like, I just gave them some of the characters. I was like, yo, I can't really decide. I was like, I'm not really a big fan of any of these. I was like, here, let me just give you, like, the 3 that I like the best. I was like, just pick one. And they picked the cheapest one that would... Because the biggest deal was, these came from China, so, like, it had to be one that would arrive in time. This was, like, a week before Christmas. So they couldn't get anything from China, which is where most of them originated. And then, like, they found one somewhere in the U.S. that was, like, really good, quality and decently cheap, too. The other thing is they didn't want to pay $1 million, $100-something for it. So that's what I ended up with. And I like it. It's not here at this house, sadly. It's at my other house.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Yeah, believe in the me that believes in you.
My friends and I say that all the time to each other.
I say it all the time. I say that all the time to random people, too. I don't know. And, like, nobody's really gonna get that unless they're, like, super weeb. Even some weebs don't catch on it. But, yeah.
It's sad when weebs don't get weeb references.
I know. Any other questions for us?
Okay, so I guess delving deeper into the favorite genres, what is your guys' favorite anime?
Glenad.
God damn it. Oh, fucking Glenad. Dude.
Probably FMA.
But FMA is pretty good. See, this
is pretty good.
This is where it's hard for me, because, like, I don't pick favorites in anything. I don't have favorite music, favorite anything. I'm going to stick with the 90s stuff, though. Like, I'll stick with Gundam Wing, Ghost in the Shell. Outlaw Star, since I just bought it, too. Like, I can rewatch Outlaw Star all the time. I could rewatch Ghost in the Shell, I could rewatch Gundam Wing. Like, some of these I have to continue to rewatch. As, like, years go on, I have to go back and rewatch them just because of how good they are. I'm like, oh, I love it. Oh, yeah, Cowboy Bebop, too. Yeah, I like a lot of anime, like, too much. So there's no really one super favorite. We just say Ghost in the Shell, though, because, like, I want Motoko Kusanagi to kick my ass IRL. I always say to everybody, the reason why I say, the reason why I say, I was like, I want a woman that can kick my ass that also looks good, too.
Like, it looks good while doing it.
Yeah, see? That's the joke I make with everybody, and, like, I totally am referencing Motoko Kusanagi every single time. But, yeah, that's never gonna happen. Sad face.
I was gonna say that, I had a hamster sometime when I was in high school. I think it was freshman year, and I named her, Winry, because,
That's
I had
awesome.
a boyfriend at the time who, he was probably the biggest proponent of getting me into anime. But we just like went to like Petco or whatever one day. I was like, oh my god, this hamster's so cute, let's get a hamster. And he's like, okay. We're like, what are we gonna name it? And I was like, let's name it Winry because it's cute and the anime is really good.
See, that's one of the first problems you learn as a boyfriend. Never take your girlfriend to a pet shop. Because you're gonna end...
cheap to get, though.
Yeah, cheap to get, but then you have to buy everything else. Then you have to take care of it.
She stayed at my house, and we broke up, and she still stayed at my house, and I got her everything.
Oh, so there you go. Nah, that reminds me, I want to get a dog or a cat. See, I want to get a dog, and I want a corgi, and I'm probably going to be unoriginal and call it Ein. Shit you not, because I want a corgi. They're cute as fuck. Or a cat, and I could just name it Nekonia or something. I don't know. Probably not going to do that. Alright. So. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Very good. Okay.
Those are the two biggest ones.
Nice. And then, so with all of this anime talk, are you interested in visiting Japan at any point? The great weeb mecca.
Dude.
The homeland of the weebs.
Hell yeah. Take me back to the motherland, please.
I say the same thing.
Oh, I would totally go to Japan. Oh, that'd be so fucking cool.
See, most of my friends, like, know that if I go there, if I don't get kicked out, I probably will just... I just won't find my way back. I will never come back. I'll be like, I am home.
That'd be so cool.
Yep. I would stay
Like-
in maid cafes for eternity.
I've thought about if I ever like went to Japan and loved it so much if I moved there. Like, I don't know, man. I would have to go there and experience it myself, I think, but it would be really hard to like move to another continent.
Continent, country, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To a tiny little island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But so if you went to Japan, what would be your first destination though? Tokyo or Akihabara?
Probably Tokyo.
Yeah.
I'd want to go straight there.
I believe Aki is part of Tokyo, or it's right outside of Tokyo. Aki is not
the capital, basically.
Yeah, well, Aki is not an actual its own like city. It's a part of one of the big cities. I forget which one. Because I keep saying that as if it's its own place, but it's not. But that's where I'd go. You would just see me. I'd be in those like manga like towers. I'd be in those net cafes that you could sleep in and shit. Like that's where I'm not gonna get a hotel. I'm just gonna go stay in those net cafes and then like be eating at the maid cafes. Just get the Oni-chan or the master greeting every morning while I have my omelet, and I'll be like, yes, I'm in heaven.
Weeb Japan trip when?
I know, right? I've been planning to go for a while. Hello, Archangel 1974. That sounds oddly familiar to somebody I knew named Archangel. Or Archangel. Whichever one. All the same. Welcome to the Weeaboo Talk Show, or the Anime Talk Show. See, I like renamed it to anime, even though I still probably always gonna call it Weeaboo Talk Show Tuesday. It's just some people are off-put by being called a weeb. I find it funny and I enjoy it.
I'd embrace it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a. If you were truly a weeb, it's just like, yep.
Just embrace who you are.
Exactly. Alrighty then. So that's all the questions that I have. Now, the thing I brought up earlier, I was gonna say that was like a harem. So I guess I'm gonna tell my funny story of whenever I felt really questioned my sexuality or whatever, because it's a great story, and I think everybody should love it and listen to it. So, alright. So I was watching an anime that I really enjoyed. It's called Dramatical Murder. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but me. Alright. So apparently, it's adapted off of a boys' love novel, a BL novel. I didn't know that, but I saw something weird. I saw people going off in the comments. It was all these women talking about all these things, and I was like, This is odd. I was like, I really enjoy this anime. And I was like, no, this totally isn't gay, it's totally fine. And then, like, the two dudes kissed, and I was like, whoa! Whoa! And that was it. That's the only, like, super gay scene in the anime. So, like, only the two dudes kissed, and it was kind of awkward. But, like, I really liked it. It gave me the feels and emotions, and it was really good. And, like, that was the only scene in there. And then the other dude, apparently there's a super hardcore dude. It was supposed to be, like, a rape scene. Obviously it wasn't in the anime. There's just a hardcore dude that was just anal and angry. But no, it was, like, it had a great story. And, it was pretty good. But it turned out that it was based off of a boys' love novel. And I was like, wow, I really enjoy this, though. What does that say about me?
Like
yeah, I was like, but I like it. Yeah. But no, that's the other thing I had to add. Just to write a funny story for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of our viewers have any questions?
Yeah.
The ones that copyrighted Ghost. Are you talking about that fucking poster I put up in the image? Fuck off.
I mean, part of my head covers it in my little caricature, so count? I mean, it's just it's a poster.
If we really wanted to, we could just take a picture of your actual poster and just kind of stick it in there.
I mean, it's still probably copyrighted somehow. I think so. I can see things. Yeah, I see it copyright in tiny like black letters. But I got that from an anime like expo. See, nobody can see that, but I'm gonna just boom. It's a friggin' scroll thing. Good. It's huge. It sits right above my bed. See, the whole joke was, like, at my other house, is that, it was on the side of the bed I'd wake up on, and it was so I could see the major every morning that I woke up. This is the best excuse. But, anyway, So that's all we have for you. I'd like to thank you for coming tonight, Hippy, joining us, hanging out.
Thank you for inviting me.
I hope you had fun.
Had lots of fun.
You can check her out on, on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hippykinss, yes? And also
that's
Twitter?
pretty much it.
Do you not have the tweeters? Use the tweeters?
Oh, I do have Twitter. This is true.
This is true.
Twitter.com/Hippykinss.
There you go. See? So there you go. Everybody check her out and, thank her for coming. If there anybody else is out there that would like to join and become the next guinea pig or the next subject of the speaks, just hit me up on Discord or hit me up through Twitch. I'm looking at you, Donzo, because we talked about it. I didn't even know Donzo was on board. But, Hippie, thank you for, being the first. Well, you and Finn were the first people who come forward, or I asked you, however. And then, yeah, so we got you going first. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it, though. We all should get together and do an anime rabbit at some point. I said that in, Cast or Die or whatever. I said that on Sunday. If we need to do that. If not, we could set something up in the speakeasy if you want to hang out in our Discord ever.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
What is that social? What? I was gonna say, I don't have a social command. What's...
Wrong channel. I have a social command in my stream where it just spits out all the shit.
Oh, I was like, what? I have my command's just a Discord command. It's ! Discord and ! SEG Discord. I have both Discords. I also have them down in the thingies, the panels. Cool, because not everybody can see panels or whatever, however that works. Try. Thank you if you're on mobile. You have panels. Well, I waited for Hippie to go to see if it was a trap. Nice. Alrighty then. So, on that note, I'd like to thank everybody else for joining in, hanging out tonight. All of you people in Mixer and Twitch land. We'll be back here on Thursday for sure with the next talk show, the news talk show. Once again, thanks Hippie for coming, and thank Mr. Highkick for co-hosting. And we'll see you guys all on the next stream.